Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So a lot of the times in the LUNC community, we do tend to go full circle, and it leads into those idiotic sort of situations where we really do just go full circle, repeat it again, and repeat it again. This is definitely something you're all going to be very happy about, and this is probably going to be a very bullish posture for us as a blockchain on top of all of the other things that are going on, because what is actually happening is the external media, the external forces that be, are actually perceiving us as a more calm, cool, and collect chain that's starting to get itself together and understands and realizes that KYC is definitely something we should have introduced a long time ago, just to remove all of the crap that's on the chain currently. So with all of this being said, right, we need to think about how positive this really is, and the fact that the way that this is going to be done, from what we can see, from what we're being made aware of, right, there might be deviations, anything could happen, right, things always change, but from what I can tell and from what I can see, is this is a situation that does not alter the state of the blockchain to get the job done. I think this is really important. It's a very smart way to get this big burn for once and for all done, dusted, and finished. And it just provides the momentum. We get the gains, we get the positivity, we remove a load of the USTC supply, and we move forward into the halving event. And I couldn't really think of anything more bullish for us to do as a chain at this point in time. As we move into this halving event, for me, it's perfect, and I'm very happy about it, because as you all know, I've been doing videos here recently explaining how the USTC supply is not actually correct. It's still possibly still circulating. It's not being removed, and this is more or less a lie. But with what's being prepared in the background and going through onto the testnet, this is all going to become a reality very soon by the looks of things. I'm not making you any promises. I'm not the developer behind this. I'm not the person pushing on this, but what I'm doing is reporting simply on what's going on. So to understand what's actually going on, if you don't understand, this is all to do with a wallet that many times has been proposed for blacklisting, for burning, for all different kinds of things that more or less have never happened, never materialized, because of all of the different ins and outs. The ways of doing it are not very chain friendly, specifically to a decentralized chain like ourselves. But like I said, governance rules everything, and ultimately, right, this is going to happen in my opinion. The people behind this, if they start something, they normally finish it. So let's bring the subject up in question. This is on the GitHub site. I'll probably leave a link to this in the description so you can all come and check this out. But this is more or less a test situation. So this repository is a stripped down version of the CW Plus that only contains a modified CW3 contract. The modifications consist of the following bullet points. The instantiation endpoint has been disabled to prevent new contracts to be created from this code. The execution and migration endpoint execute a handler that burns the contract USTC balance. So let's take a look at the use case. This is really important for everybody. You're going to be very, very bullish about this. You'll be telling all of your friends, you'll be telling your family at dinner, they're going to be burning the 800 million USTC. You won't believe what's going to happen. So this code is to be used to migrate the 800 million USTC multi-sig contract wallet. The address is here. Like I said, I'll leave links to this in the description. So on Terra Classic to a new version via contract migration proposal. Upon passing of the migration proposal, the CW wallet in question will effectively be blacklisted as per the proposal 11832, which we just showed you. And then, really important at this point, the 800 million USTC balance will be burned as per proposals 11660 and 11710. So this is a really important point, is the immutability. So this code does not alter the state of the blockchain. It is going to be compiled to a WASM binary that will be uploaded to the blockchain. A contract migration proposal for the CW3 contract in question is using stock governance tools without needing to alter the underlying code of the blockchain. The action performed with this new code cannot be replicated on any arbitrary, regular, or multi-sig wallet, and therefore preserving immutability of the blockchain. The 800 million wallet happens to be a CW3 multi-sig because the multi-sig owners decided to go for a CW3 wallet instead of a regular one. Only because of this decision, we are able to get access to the funds on that wallet and burn them through standard governance tools. Let's go. This is amazing. For me, I'm really bullish about this because you will get what you wanted, right? At the end of the day, regardless of all of the ins and outs, how different people feel with, you've got different discrepancies with this. It all boils down to governance, and governance has said these coins are to be blacklisted and then burned, and this is going to be happening. So when is this going to be happening? I don't really know. I'll be looking to probably get Frag on the podcast. I did have a podcast planned. I had a family situation come up and in real life work on that day, so I didn't manage to get that in. I'll try get them on for a podcast, both Frag and Straff, to go through all of the different things that are going on. This more importantly, because you're all going to be very interested in it. It's burning and this is going to be really good. Hopefully, we'll be able to utilize this in a very positive manner so we don't see a negative effect of buy the rumor, sell the news. And I think this is a good point. Specifically for now, not having that much information is not having a date and not being able to say, well, this is when we need to buy, this is when we need to sell. It introduces a more FOMO based environment, in my opinion, and that's realistically what we need most here. So like I said, I'm going to make this available to everybody. This is going on to the test net. It's going to be all tested, and then hopefully it will be proposed, it will go live, and tickety boo, everything will happen as stated previously. So like I said, for me, this is really positive. This is realistically the sort of things we need to start doing as we move into this bull run, because we're not going to get another opportunity for 4.5 years after this. And I know that sounds really cynical and sort of like probably everybody said that to you before, but seriously, we don't get another opportunity for 4.5 years. We have to do this right. We can all bicker afterwards, but ultimately we need to keep pushing ahead. The show must go on. So as I was saying, this is all being rehearsed in the testnet environment, and it was finalized yesterday on the 12th late around 10:25 p.m. UTC. So this is something that's all going on currently, and it is going to be happening thick and fast. So for me, what is probably the best thing for us to do as a community is to really push on this, really tell everybody this big burn's coming, explain to everybody the situation that surrounds this, and let them know this isn't just a one-time thing that happens. We've had more burns on this blockchain throughout the past 2 years than a lot of other chains, including what Binance are burning. But more importantly, we've seen 12% of the USTC supply burn before, and we're going to see about 10% of it burn this time. So this is going to be substantial if we use and utilize it correctly. Okay, and we push on this bullish momentum. Behind the bullish momentum we've already gained with KYC and all of those different things. It's really going to help us as we push into this halving event. So folks, I really appreciate you tuning in here this morning. I hope you've had a really, really nice morning wherever you are. Don't forget about the competition we are doing here. 10,000 USTC, 1 million LUNC to the top 3 commenters every month. We've got links to Patreon in the description box below. LUNC Dash is coming back. We've got indicators we're working on. They'll be available to people in the Patreon through LUNC Dash and our charting system we're bringing forward with that. Other than that, folks, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.